Uh, yes, hello everyone. So we will discuss a second example, a similar type of problem on how to solve a linear program problem graphically. Okay. Now, this same problem we have again solved it using simplex method. So same problem we will consider once again, and we will try to solve it graphically. Okay, z is equal to 3x plus 5y, x plus y smaller than or equal to 4, x plus 3y smaller than or equal to 6, x comma y greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this is the question statement. Now let's see how to solve this type of a problem. Okay, now we are considering the first constraint equation. Okay, first constraint equation is x plus y smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, they are saying that this is nothing but this is a raw material constraint. Okay, where 4 is the total available raw material, x is the total number of product A manufactured, y is again the total raw material consumed by product B. Okay, now in this particular step, what is being done is they are considering the first constraint. They are considering first x as 0. That means what? The total number of product A manufactured is 0. So they are finding out how many product B can be manufactured. It is nothing but y is smaller than or equal to 4. Okay. Now in the same equation, if we consider y as 0, then x will be smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, that is what is written here. Alright, next is using this particular substitution, we can write point A. Point A is nothing but 0, 4, where 0 is nothing but x value, 4 is this. Okay, x was 0 and y is equal to 4, and from this particular calculation we can write this as point B is equal to 4, 0. Okay, so we have obtained point A and point B, the same thing what we have done in the previous problem. Next we are considering the second constraint equation which is given in the question. So this is given x plus 3y smaller than or equal to 6, when x is equal to 0, 3y will be smaller than or equal to 6, which means that y is smaller than or equal to 2. And in the same equation, if y is equal to 0, then x is smaller than or equal to 6. Okay, y is equal to 0, then x will be smaller than or equal to 6. So that is the reason from this particular calculation we can write that point C is 0, 2 and point D is 6, 0. That is from this calculation we can write that point D is 6, 0. Okay, so this is the calculation here. With this calculation we will try to draw the graph. Okay, so point A is here 0, 4, point B is 4, 0, which we have already determined. Point C is 0, 2 and point D is 6, 0. Now in the question statement, what is given? The question statement, it is given that x plus y is smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, x plus y is smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, and x plus 3y is smaller than or equal to 6, which means that here whatever we have got, or I will just take one more calculation here to clarify this. See, here it is said that y is smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, when we substituted x as 0, y we have obtained it as y should be smaller than or equal to 4. And in the next equation, what we are trying to tell is y should be smaller than or equal to 2. That means we are considering the one which is minimum in the graph. Y should be smaller than or equal to 2, y should be smaller than or equal to 4. Okay, now on the y axis, therefore we can see that the required area is this, because we cannot manufacture more than 2 products of product B, 2 units of product B. Okay, now similar is the case even with product A. If you have to see, one point is 4, less than 4, and another point is less than or equal to 6. So we can say that the company cannot manufacture more than 4, and it has to manufacture less than 4 units of product A. Okay. Okay, so just remember that we are considering product A on x axis and product B on y axis. So this is the required area now. Now if you have to see, the border of the required area is 0 C, which is written here. Okay, next E, which is written here. Okay, and next one is B, which is 4,0. Okay, so with these boundary points we are going to calculate this 0 C, E and B. We have considered all the x values of these points are being written, x and y values, and next z equation is given in the problem. I'm just going back to the question statement. Z was equal to 3x plus 5y, which is nothing but it is the profit. Now we have to see, if you are manufacturing different units of product A and product B, which will we have got 4 different alternatives. Now which will give maximum profit, that is the question. Okay, the one which has given us maximum profit, that will be considered as a solution. Okay, now in the first case, the first alternative, that is 0 rupees profit, and in the second case there is 10 rupees profit. That means it is a second alternative which is saying that 0 units of product A should be manufactured and 2 units of product B should be manufactured. Third alternative should be 3 units of product A and 1 unit of product B, in which case we will be getting 14 rupees profit. And last case, 4 units of product A and 0 units of product B, which will give us 12 rupees profit. So if you are assessing all the 4 different options, this is better option because it gives us maximum profit. So we can say that the company can manufacture 3 units of product A and 1 unit of product B. Okay, so this is the solution. Okay, now if you have any doubts, you can come back and you can ask, or it's better if you call me. Okay, thank you.